mubyeyi urifuza guteganyiriza umwana wawe ejo heza, gana mu mashuri ya apejerwa ariyo Lycée de Ruhango-IKIREZI hamwe na Emeru Intwari. Muri Lycée de Ruhango-IKIREZI tubafitiye amashami akurikira: Culinary Art cyangwa se ibijyanye n'ubutetsi, hari level 1, level 3, level 4 ndetse na level 5. Food and Beverage Services tubafitiye level 3, level 4 ndetse na level 5. Tubafitiye kandi accounting cyangwa se ibaruramari level 3, level 4 ndetse na level 5. Tubafitiye n'ubukanishi bw'amamodoka mu byiciro bikurikira: Auto Engine Technology level 3, Auto Transmission and Control System Technology level 4, Automobile Transmission and Control System Technology level 5. Tubafitiye n'ubwubatsi Masonry level ya 3, level ya 4 ndetse na level ya 5. Tubafitiye Tourism ubukerarugendo level ya 3, iya 4 ndetse n'iya 5. Turabibutsa ko tubafitiye n'icyiciro rusange Tonkome. Naho muri Emeru Intwari tubafitiye amashami y'umwaka umwe akurikira: Automotive Technology ubukanishi bw'amamodoka level ya mbere, Hairdressing ubwiza no gutunganya umusatsi level ya mbere, Tailoring ubudozi level ya mbere, Masonry ubwubatsi level ya mbere. Muri aya mashuri yombi tubafitiye abarimu b'inzobere harimo n'abaturuka hanze y'igihugu. Tubafitiye kandi n'amacumbi y'abakobwa ndetse n'ay'abahungu. Abanyeshuri bacu bakora ingendo shuri mu gihugu ndetse no hanze yacu. Tubaha umwanya wo kwimenyereza umwuga mu bigo bijyanye n'ibyo biga. Dukorera kandi graduation abanyeshuri basoje amasomo yabo. Aya mashuri aherereye mu mujyi wa Ruhango hafi ya gare. Ku bindi bisobanuro mwaduhamagara kuri 0788366219 cyangwa se 0722356668. Mwanaduhamagara kandi kuri 0788366213 cyangwa se 0788202282. Mwanadusura kuri website y'ishuri www.apejerwa.ac.rw. Umurimo ukozwe neza utuma batugirira icyizere.
Welcome to Lycée de Ruhango-IKIREZI, Emeru Intwari. My name is Trainer Nzizera Jean Paul. My telephone number is 0783888064. Today is a session of building set out in level 3 masonry, where we are going to learn about building setting out. Dear students, I wish you to flow well. Observe this picture in order to discover the topic of today. As you see, there is two pictures, picture 1 and picture 2. Observe well in order to discover the topic of today. Here there is a question to answer. What have you seen on the picture? What are the role of the object have you seen on picture? Now, can you guess the topic of today? If you have observed well the picture, you can guess now the topic of today. Simply, today we have a model of building set out. And we have the topic of today from the learning outcome 5 called the market foundation pegs and line. Now we have a topic of marking out the measurement on the ground as required at the construction site. As the constructor or engineer, you will need to marking out the measurement from the drawing to the ground using operation called the building setting out. The drawing of a house on paper, and then you have to put it on the ground. So that will be setted using the process of marking out those measurements in building setting out. So this is the topic of today, how you can mark out the measurement from the drawing to the ground. Objective of this session, by the end of the session, the trainee should be able to know correctly the role of profile as used in the building setting out on the site. Flow correctly or instruction for setting the profile as used in building setting out on the site. Marking correctly or measurement and attach lines. You have to mark correctly or measurement and attach lines on the profile board as used in the building setout. As you know, in the last session we have seen how to set the measurement of the building to the ground. For example, external measurement. We have set in the last session the external measurement of our house. Today, we will need to mark out on the profile, to mark out the dimension of foundation, dimension of wall, in order to get a trench on the ground, in order to construct also foundation and the wall. So, this is the picture of what you have seen last time. As long as lines are parallel, it will be clear as to which way the point will need to be moved to assure that the diagonal become the same. Remember, in the last session, we have seen how to check the diagonal in order to see if our building is set well. Otherwise, check the dimension of the wall again after making adjustments. That is what we have done last time. So, after checking it, you have also to set the profile. Profile where we put the dimension of the foundation, wall, and the excavation, where we see the location, where we locate after the trench and have been excavated. After locating, then you have to attach the lines and in order to make well excavation. There is several instructions that you must follow when you are attaching a profile to the ground. You have to follow several instructions in order to make a standard building set out. So, the first, roughly peg out all the corner of the building. Roughly peg out all the corner of the building. You have to peg out all the corner of your building. Lay the steel profile or timber profile approximately 700 millimeter from the corner peg parallel to the building line. You have to put in 70 centimeter. 70 centimeter from the corner peg, as we have seen last time. 70 centimeter from the corner peg in order to allow the workers or the machine for making the trench. Align the round steel bar with the hole in the profile bar. You have to align on the profile bar in order to align with the thickness of foundation, thickness of wall, in order to attach your bars. So, those instruction is necessary in order to make a good setting. So, position other steel bar and this other profile bar down both bar. So, it means you have to position all your corner or the corner of your building and position your thickness of your wall and the foundation. There are so many, but the necessary one, you have to put the profile from 70 centimeter from the corner peg in order to allow excavation, to make a free excavation in order to avoid the disturbance of profiles. So it means this is a corner peg. You must know well how to set a profile. This is a corner peg I have set in the last session. Then you put your profile like this. Profile. So it means from this corner peg to the profile, you must set here the distance of 70 centimeter. 70 centimeter. It means profile board must be parallel to the corner or to the side. This must be parallel to this side, and this must be parallel to this side, and then must allow 70 centimeter in order to avoid disturbance of the peg when you are in excavation. So, for example here, as the last session we have set this, we have set this corner peg for making the measurement of our building. After making the measurement of your building, you will need to put profile board. This is profile, and this is corner peg or post. So remember, today we are going to set profile board in order to mark out the dimension of a wall and dimension of foundation also and trench. So it is now necessary to place your profile apart in order to avoid the disturbance of the profile when you are making excavation. So this post or corner peg must be removed after fixing or the peg. After fixing all the profile, you will remove this corner peg and then remain with a profile and then attach lines, building line or string. You must attach lines, building line or the string in order to make a good excavation. So now the next session you will see about excavation because you have finished to attach the lines. After attach the line, you will need to make excavation of trench. So the next session is the excavation of the trench because you have finished, as we are going to see in practice. So we have assignment after the practice. What are the role of profile used in the building setting out? You need to know where the role of profile. State correctly or instruction for setting the profile on the building site. Draw a sketch which show or measurement and attach lines on the profile. So this assignment you will do, but now we are going to the practice. Thanks for your kind attention. Let's now go to the practice. Most welcome to Lycée de RUHANGO-IKIREZI. Again, is a teacher Jean-Paul Nzizera. We're going to teach you about building setting out in practice. So we will see so much about setting out, especially on a setting profile board. Remember, the last session, it was about setting a building corner using 3-4-5 method. As you have seen in theory, now we are going to set a profile board where we have set a corner in order for marking all the measurement from the drawing to the ground for making excavation and constructing foundation, also for constructing a wall. So, as you see, the last session was setting the right angle using 3-4-5 method, as you see here, but now we are going to set a profile board. Remember, in instruction that you have seen in theory, it is about to set a profile. Remember, the first instruction was to remain about 70 centimeter from the corner peg, and the corner peg must be parallel to the profile board. So now we are going to set a profile board on the profile peg. So let's now start here. When you are going to set a profile, first you have to regularize your profile board horizontally like this. And then if the profile board is now horizontally, you have now to make it where? Horizontally. Here. Yes, this is horizontally. So, like here. It is now horizontally from here. Projected from here. Yes. Then you have to nail your profile board. So here. Yeah. Yes. Let us verify again. Yeah, that is correct. And then push an A. Profile board must be leveled.
See whether it is not below.
Now, put it there. Put again. Yes, it's okay. Another profile board for the other side. Put. Yeah. Lever it.
Yes, of course, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So now you see the corner profile according to the corner peg. So another step is to prolong the center of your hole. Remember, this is center to center of a hole. Also, because it's center to center, is also the center of the foundation. Yes. Yes, below. Yes, like this. It's meaning now center to center is here. This center here is center to center of the hole. Also, we must measure 10 on one side. Another 10 on the other side. Now, this is the thickness of the ore. Then, we need also the thickness of foundation. Yes.
Vertical offset of foundation.
Yes. That's okay. So it means the ore will pass here and the foundation will pass here. If the ore pass here, this distance out of the ore, it is offset distance. It is offset of foundation where it remain out of the ore. So now we need also the other measurement for the other ore. Up here. Now also here it is center to center. Here is the center to center of the ore. Yes, come. It's okay. Center to center. Also, you measure the dimension of the ore, which is 10 one side and 10 other side. Another 10 other side. Another 10 for the foundation. Yeah. That's now another 10 also for foundation. So we need also to put another profile on the other side, spirit level. Come with a spirit level. No need. It's enough. Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Yes, it's enough. It's enough. Yes. So now this is another profile which will be connected to the other in order to show you where the trench will pass. So go there and take in order to mark the foundation and the wall. Take and mark. So on center to center. Yes. You see how you take the string in order to project it to the profile board. So it is there. Yes. Come. This is a center to center. Then measure 10 for wall. So another 10 for wall. So it means now wall is 20. Also 10 for foundation. Another 10 for foundation. So now this is the size of the wall, this is the size of foundation. Also you can put another 10 for the size for footing when you will have a column. So then you have to attach the line, that string or line which will help you to make excavation like this. So now if you have finished to localize the nail for wall, foundation and trench if needed, it is now important to remove this corner post or corner peg in order to put your string which will help you for making excavation. So this corner peg now must be removed. It means you will remain for attaching the string. Attaching the string for better excavation. Now, this is the string which will help the laborers for making excavation. You have to fix it well for better making excavation. It means when you have this line, you will make excavation of one side of the wall. Also, you will put another string here for making another side of the wall. So, you see that this is the last process for setting out the building. After this, you make an excavation. So, as you have seen in the previous session, we have seen that the first is to make corner posts for center to center of the house, and then you put it the profile board. So now this is a profile peg, this is profile board, and this is marking line that is helped with a nail. This nail it localizes where the wall foundation here. Then here is the wall. This is center to center where we set the column, if any, and the other for making a well setting of our structure. So, I wish you to make your assignment well, because you have seen several theories and this practice. So I wish each objective is now achieved. So I wish you to make your assignment well. If there is a question, you can contact me to my number. Again, 0783888064. So remember, is your teacher Jean-Paul Nzizera. So thanks.
Mubyeyi, urifuza guteganyiriza umwana wawe ejo heza? Gana mu mashuri ya apejerwa ariyo Lycée de Ruhango-IKIREZI hamwe na Emeru Intwari. Muri Lycée de Ruhango-IKIREZI tubafitiye amashami akurikira: Culinary Art cyangwa se ibijyanye n'ubutetsi, hari level 1, level 3, level 4 ndetse na level 5. Food and Beverage Services tubafitiye level 3, level 4 ndetse na level 5. Tubafitiye kandi Accounting cyangwa se ibaruramari level 3, level 4 ndetse na level 5. Tubafitiye n'ubukanishi bw'amamodoka mu byiciro bikurikira: Auto Engine Technology level 3, Auto Transmission and Control System Technology level 4, Automobile Transmission and Control System Technology level 5. Tubafitiye n'ubwubatsi Masonry level ya 3, level ya 4 ndetse na level ya 5. Tubafitiye Tourism ubukerarugendo level ya 3, iya 4 ndetse n'iya 5. Turabibutsa ko tubafitiye n'icyiciro rusange Tonkome. Naho muri Emeru Intwari tubafitiye amashami y'umwaka umwe akurikira: Automotive Technology ubukanishi bw'amamodoka level ya mbere, Hairdressing ubwiza no gutunganya umusatsi level ya mbere, Tailoring ubudozi level ya mbere, Masonry ubwubatsi level ya mbere. Muri aya mashuri yombi tubafitiye abarimu b'inzobere harimo n'abaturuka hanze y'igihugu. Tubafitiye kandi n'amacumbi y'abakobwa ndetse n'ay'abahungu. Abanyeshuri bacu bakora ingendo shuri mu gihugu ndetse no hanze yacu. Tubaha umwanya wo kwimenyereza umwuga mu bigo bijyanye n'ibyo biga. Dukorera kandi graduation abanyeshuri basoje amasomo yabo. Aya mashuri aherereye mu mujyi wa Ruhango hafi ya gare. Ku bindi bisobanuro mwaduhamagara kuri 0788366219 cyangwa se 0722356668. Mwanaduhamagara kandi kuri 0788366213 cyangwa se 0788202285. Mwanadusura kuri website y'ishuri www.apejerwa.ac.rw. Umurimo ukozwe neza utuma batugirira icyizere.